Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today is December 10, Friday. I have this stock. I have Lululemon, but I did not buy this stock for the portfolio. And yesterday, after the market closed, Lululemon announced the third quarter. Third quarter is up to this October result. It's not letting me down. It's not letting me down. I don't know if the market said is good or not, but it's not letting me down. Still, the increment is strong to me, right? I don't know the market. You know the market. The net income, when compared to the same quarter of last year, increased 40%. I don't know how the market thinks. The market may think 40% is not enough. Some may think it very strong, but to me, I accept it, right? So today I will have a quick analyze on Lululemon, the Q3 result, and our Falcon portfolio been rising up back from 87% to 92%. So if for any stock then you want me to analyze, then you can leave your comment, leave your message under the YouTube, or you can directly email to me by usstockmarketweekly@gmail.com. This is our Falcon 350,000 portfolio, and now it's just 2 weeks to Christmas. So I hope we can keep this result to the end of this year, because this year we have a total 22% return on the portfolio. Last year we have 55%, so make up the total as 92%. And only Facebook is still losing 1%, then others are okay. So to me, the result is strong, right? The Q3 result is strong. I don't know the market. I don't know how the market thinks. The market may be thinking, oh, 40% weak, something like that. We don't know, but I will analyze the data so you can decide by yourself. I don't know if you have this, a lot of people, a lot of commentators, they compare Lululemon with Nike. I don't know why, because they are totally different products. If I want to buy a running shoes, 100% I will go to Nike. I won't go to Lululemon. But if I want to buy a yoga apparel, I will go to Lululemon. I know she is a little bit more expensive for this kind of stretchable. We call it stretchable apparel. But I will still go to Lululemon because some of my friends have Lululemon and their comments are good. Right? So I don't know why the market always compare Lululemon to Nike. Although they are also doing apparels, but different. We know that Nike, if my memory serves me well, about 30 to 40% income is from the shoes. But Lululemon, I think more than 70% is from the yoga pants, right? I know she has shoes, but not the strong item. So I don't know why. If you compare to different products, right, so the result is not reliable, right? I don't know why. And yesterday, Dow Jones nearly no drops, so I just dropped very, very little bit, Nasdaq, the fintech still adjusting, right? Still adjusting, shrinking. Yesterday, it dropped at 1.71%. A lot of hedge fund is doing things, right? A lot of hedge fund. Why they're doing things? Because the value is high. Like Square, it still has about 200 PE. So it's a good time for them to sell, right? So for some head news first, then we go to Lululemon. Our portfolio in Hong Kong has this stock, Costco. Costco also announced the Q3 result yesterday after the market closed. The result is good. The result is good. I just look at the headlines only. I did not analyze it in detail, but the headlines are good. So we will analyze Costco's Q3 result in Hong Kong channels. Always our good picks, right? Costco, always our good picks. I know that the threat from Amazon is big. Amazon is doing a big discount, right? It's doing big sales. So Costco, no way has to do the big sales same as Amazon. Otherwise, the customer will go to Amazon, right? So let's see the result, right? Let's see the result first in our Hong Kong channel. And this picture is not recent photos. This is taken in this February, right, in Vermont. You have to invest, right? You have to invest. So you can see this headline. This statistic is done by Adobe. Adobe always do a statistic search survey. So you can see that almost everything online are surging, right? The price are keep on going up and going up and going up. It's because the delivery costs increased, the fuels increased, everything increased, right? Everything increased. So if you not invest, then your money or your asset will deflate very quickly. So then we always saying that you have to at least beat the inflation. At least you have to beat the inflation every year, right? Not easy for this year because this year the inflation may be 8%. Not easy for you to beat 8% for your portfolio. But if you can do 4 or 5% and you have your own apartment, you have your own house, that's okay, right? But if you do not invest in anything and just depends on your salary, then most likely you will be your total asset will be deflated after 5 or 10 years very quickly. GameStop. I will not buy this stock, and I do not have any intention to buy GameStop. But although yesterday GameStop share price dropped at 10%, it still has 151 US dollar compared to the very low. It's because that if no one sell out the stock, then the stock price will not drop, right? But after it announced that the consolidated result yesterday, it drops. Games is not an easy industry. I paying video games for so many years. I paid the video games for so many years. PlayStation first, and then PC, and then Xbox. I do not have PlayStation 5 console. Either I do not have Xbox Series S console because I have the PC. A lot of games you can buy it, you can pay it on the PC. There are some exclusive on PlayStation 5, but I won't buy the PlayStation 5 console just for 1 or 2 games, right? So the thing is, this is not easy for you to earn money for doing video games, right? And they are selling the peripherals, selling the physical games, something like that is even more difficult. That industry is difficult, right? So I do not have the intention to analyze the quarterly result of GameStop, right? Because I think this industry is not worth for me to spend time on that, right? So if you invested in GameStop, then maybe you have to consider if this you can hold it for longer or you need to sell out a bit, right? So let us go to Lululemon. Give you the summary first. The net revenue increased by 58% compared to 1 year before. And if you compare to 2 years before, 2 years before is 2019, at the time still has no pandemic. The annual growth rate is 26%. Still okay, right? Still okay. And the diluted EPS, earning per share, is 1.44. 2 years before is less than $1.96. And for the adjusted in this year, in the third quarter, is 1.62. That means the EPS increased for more than 63% for the past 2 years. I think this result is okay, right? I think this result is okay. Let us examine the data. So this is the share price chart. If you follow Lululemon share price, every day when the market open, it drops about 3%. Every day, nearly every day open, it drops. And then after the closing bell, it will only drop 1 or 2%. That means hedge fund is doing things. I don't think it's only on Lululemon, maybe on all apparels. It's because of the supply now is tight. Delivery cost is increasing. And the sales in Black Friday, in Thanksgiving is not good. And the people is start to buying things for Christmas because they are afraid that a lot of shops, a lot of stores like Costco, Target, Walmart will also close in the Christmas. Right, so they are selling on a lot of retail stocks like Lululemon, Nike, or the others. So you can see at the right hand side, the stock price dropped it a lot. It dropped it nearly from 480, 485. The 50-week high is 485 to now 409, 416. So it dropped at nearly $7, $70. That means about 18% from the peak, right? And now the PE is 66 only. Because this is only the quarterly result, so this report is very short. I recapped this, but I make a summary for you. So you can easily compare. So always follow this same pattern, right? Very easy, just very simple calculation, right? So the revenue summary, let's do it like this way, by quarter and by 3 quarters, both for this year, right? If by third quarter, this year compared to the last year, the revenue increased 29.8%. And if we compare by 3 quarters, that means 9 months. That means from January to the end of till the end of this October, for 3 quarters, the revenue increased by 58.3%. If we compare 3 quarters, quarter to quarter is 54.45%. Right? If we compare to 2019 is 59.9%. So you can see very easy. This quarter's increment is lower, right? Very easy. This year's increment on the revenue is low. It's a little bit slow than the past 9 months. Very easy, right? 29.8. Only one figure is 29.8. Others all 58. So you can see the increment, the increase of the revenue decrease. So this is even more easy for you to compare, because at the end of the report there is the non-GAAP. That means the adjusted result. I always compare to the adjusted result because we rule out the financial and other income or other expenditure that is not related to the business, right? So you can see very easily for the net income. This year's Q3 compared to last year's Q3 increased at 40.67%. If we compare 3 quarters, also this year compared to last year, increased at 108%. So you can see the speed is slowed down. But let us go to reality, right? So we cannot always request a company to increase 100% on the net income, right? You can't do it, right? So 40.67% to me is good enough. To me, I don't know the market, right? So let's compare the net income rate so you can compare even more easily, right? For the net income rate, also non-GAAP adjusted. For this quarter, 14.5%. And last year, same quarter, for 13.4, increased at 1.1%, right? If we compare the same, but in 3 quarters, it's 14% net income rate compares to 10.4%. So you can see last year, the net income rate increment is 4%. And if we just compare for this quarter, the increment is only 1.1%. So it's quite clear this quarter, the speed, the net income or net income rate increment is not as fast as for the 9 quarters. But we need to examine like that, because America only reopen or after the lower half year. That means after June, all right. And still a lot of countries in Asia is not fully open, like Hong Kong. And there is a tight supply, and there is tight in delivery, and the workers' salary increased sharply. So to me, this result is acceptable. To me, acceptable. For net income increase 40.67%, to me is acceptable. And whole year, let us forecast. The whole year's net income is about 0.772 billion US dollar, right? And the cash on hand is 0.993 billion. Lululemon doesn't have a lot of debts. She has some long-term debt, but just 12.62 million. So she is a net cash company, right? Finance is healthy. So I recapped the result here. According to this result, for the net income increased. Let us see the 3 quarters, because for this PE ratio is for 1 year. It's not just for 1 quarter. So if last year, if we compare 1 year to 1 year, the net income increment is more than 100%. And now the PE ratio is just 66. Because of this quarter's net income increment is just 40%. It's just in between. It's just in between. So if you say Lululemon's share price increased back to 450, I think it's a fair value, right? So 66 now is not expensive, right? 66 now is not expensive. And I'm thinking if in next season, in next season or in the first quarter of 2022, if the supply is better, if the delivery cost is better, if the salary cost is better, then maybe Lululemon's net income increment may be back to more than 50. So I will still hold this stock, right? And if we compare the result like this, you can easily see now the PE ratio 66 is not expensive for Lululemon. Am I right? So the last thing, we compare the number of stores opened. Right? You can see Lululemon now is quite mature. It's not a new company anymore. This company is from Canada. Right? So you can see at the opening of this year, 2021, the first quarter, then she has 521 stores. And at the closing of this quarter, she has 554 stores. Only added 13 stores. So now Lululemon is not only depends on opening stores. A lot of like the Dutch brothers for the coffee, they depends on opening stores. But Lululemon now is more mature already. She's not solely depends on opening more stores. Maybe her products will increase the price, right? Increase a lot, we don't know, right? So for the stores, it's okay. It's still okay. You can see that, right? Okay, so we share up to here, and I will still hold Lululemon. I don't know what's your decision, right? I just show you the physical data analysis, so you can decide by yourself if you will buy in, hold it, or sell a little bit. But I think to me this result is acceptable, right? This result is acceptable, and please give me a like if you like this video, and then give me your comment, And if you think this video is okay, then you can share to your friends. Please hit the subscribe button under and then press the bell icon next to it. So whenever there's a new video uploaded, YouTube will inform you immediately. Right? Today is a Friday, so I hope everyone have a very nice weekend. Let us see next Friday. Bye bye.